Welcome to SidaFlow. My name is Cordi, and today I'm at the marvelously stunning Palace of the Fine Arts in San Francisco, one of my absolute favorite places. And this is the season to be jolly. It is Christmas time, my absolute favorite time of the year. It gets a little chilly during this time, so we're gonna work today on bringing some heat to the core and to the body. This is also gonna be a challenging flow, but we'll get through it together so we can celebrate the joy of Christmas all together. So hop into something comfy. If you have an empty space on the mat, that's wonderful, and we'll get started.
Ho, ho, ho!
All right, you guys, we're gonna get started in a comfortable seat today. So go ahead and get cozy. And we're just gonna cross our legs in a sort of fire log pose. So it's basically like stacking some nice logs of wood into a fire. You can also get into the original fire log pose by stacking your shins on top of each other, making sure the feet are flexed. It's always your choice. And we're gonna get started in a nice seat right here and tap into the breath. So go ahead wherever you are, either in the original fire log pose or the modified version, allowing the hands to rest on the knees and close your eyes for just a few breaths right here. Allowing the shoulders to drop down away from the ears, the sit bones to get nice and heavy. Maybe tucking the chin slightly or keeping the chin parallel to the mat. As always, your choice, your practice. This is really your space. And give yourself a few moments here, just a few breaths to really anchor yourself into the mat, into the ground. Noticing the heaviness of the sit bones, allowing the shoulders to sink even a little bit deeper, maybe drawing the shoulder blades together just the tiniest little bit to really broaden across the collarbones and open the chest and open the heart right here. Starting to take deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Letting go of any tension in the face, the jaw, the cheeks. Allow even the space around the eyes and the forehead to be soft. Almost like melting in the warmth of the fire that we're building. Take 3 more gentle breaths right here. Bring one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, deepening the breath, allowing the belly to expand. Big Santa Claus belly. And as you exhale, fully, completely let go, feeling the navel draw towards the spine underneath your palm. Inhale, filling the belly with air, big Santa belly. Exhale, release, letting go. Few more times, your own breath, your own time. Really fill up the abdomen here, expanding the space, and see how much you can breathe into those edges right here. Preparing the body, preparing the mind, preparing the breath for a powerful Christmas flow. Two more deep breaths, just like that. Inhaling deeply through the nose, big Santa belly. And exhale. Last one, make it count. Deep inhale. And exhale, release. Let it go. Resting the hands again on the knees, allowing the eyes to softly open, finding a soft gaze. Inhale, gazing up towards the sky, lengthening the front of the throat. And exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest, stretch the back of the neck. Inhale, gaze upward. Maybe you can see Santa in his sleigh up there. Exhale, chin down the chest. 2 more times. Inhale, gaze up. And exhale, chin the chest. Last one. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, lengthening the back of the neck, chin the chest. And from here, straight coming into neck rolls, bringing the head up and over, down and around. Letting go of any tension in the sides of the neck. Allow the shoulders to stay nice and soft, creating even more room between the shoulders and the sides of the neck. Moving mindfully and with intention. Our neck can get very tense sometimes, so don't stress anything, don't force anything. Switching sides if you haven't already, exploring what's there for you on the other side. One more time, one more breath, one more roll. Then coming back to center. And from here, we're gonna get set up into our tabletop pose. So go ahead and set up the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, about hip width apart. Press down into the mat, not just through the palms of your hands, but through all 10 fingertips. Really pressing down, finding an even weight distribution, keeping a slight micro bend in the elbows, so not overextending the elbows. Inhale, pull the chest forward, arch the back, gaze up, cow pose. Exhale, round the shoulders, round the spine, chin the chest like a cat. Inhale, pull the chest through, gaze up. And exhale, round into the upper back body, push the floor away from you. One more time, inhale, pull the chest through, cow pose. And exhale, rounding, curling inward, chin the chest. Inhale, coming back to center, stay for the exhale. Next inhale, reach the right arm forward, left leg goes back. Keeping that nice dorsiflex in the left foot, almost like you're pressing against the wall behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow, curl inward, tiger crunch, engage the core. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, curl. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, curl. Last one. Inhale. Stay right here. You can bend the left knee, reach the right arm around, catching the left foot. And on the inhale, lift the foot into the hand, coming into a nice back bend. Keeping the gaze nice and soft, gazing forward, finding your drishti, anchoring yourself here. One more breath, lifting even higher. Exhale, bring everything down, palm to the ground, knee to the ground. Inhale, pull the chest through, cow pose. Exhale, curl inward like a cat. Inhale, back to center, finding a neutral spine. Stay for the exhale, switching sides. Inhale, left hand goes forward, right foot back. Lengthening the spine. Remember, it's about length here, not about how high you can lift the foot. One more inhale, lifts even further. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow, tiger crunch, curl inward. Inhale, extend, find length. Exhale, curl. 2 more times. Inhale to reach. Exhale, curl. Last one. Inhale, reach. You can stay right here. You can bend the right knee, reach the left arm around, catching the right foot. On the inhale, lifting the foot a little higher into the hand, pressing the floor away from you, keeping a nice soft gaze, either the top of the mat or in front of you. One more breath. You stay with me. Inhale and exhale, set everything down. 1 round of cat and cow. Inhale, pull the chest through. And exhale, rounding inward, curling inward, chin to chest. Inhale, come back into a nice tabletop. Tuck the toes under, and on the exhale, lift the knees, lift the hips, push back into your first downward facing dog. You can bend the knees, lift the heel one after the other. Sway the hips side to side. Keep the downward facing dog moving. Can even be a downward facing reindeer if you like. Spread the fingers wide, grounding down into the mat. You can shake the head yes and no, or maybe so. releasing any tension in the head and neck. 2 more breaths here, walk it out. Bring some movement into the posture. It doesn't have to be static. Remember, this is your practice. This is always an option. And then finding stillness here, allowing the knees to bend a little bit, softening the heels down towards the earth. Inhale, gaze forward between your hands. On the exhale, step, jump, or float to the front of the mat. Forward fold, bend the knees a lot. You can stay right here. You can grab a hold of the opposite elbows, letting gravity ground you towards the earth. Gently rocking side to side, ragdoll pose. Allowing the spine to lengthen, the low back to soften a little more. 1 more breath. And then exhale, release the hands down to the earth. Inhale, vertebra by vertebra, coming all the way up, reaching the arms overhead. Look up, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up high to the sky. Interlace the fingers, drawing the index fingers up, keeping the upper arms close to your face. Take an inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, leaning over to the right, lengthening the left side body. Candy cane pose. Really lengthening here. Really stretching to the side. Don't collapse into the chest, but keep the shoulders nice and open. 1 more inhale and exhale. Inhale back to center. On the exhale, leaning towards the left, stretching the right side of the body. Remember to keep the heart nice and open to receive that Christmas cheer, candy cane pose. Remember to tuck the pelvis under just a little bit to keep the low back from arching too much. 1 more breath. Inhale back to center and exhale, release the hands down to the heart. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the hips back, lift the arms up, chair pose. Take a moment here to make sure that you can still see your toes and the knees are parallel to each other. Really reaching forward with your hands. And again, keep that nice little tuck in the pelvis to keep the low back from arching. You can stay right here. You can bring your hands together and very gently rock side to side like a candle on a Christmas tree. Staying active in the core, keeping that drishti, keeping that focus. Keep breathing, stay with it. For 3. Can you sit a little lower? For 2. Little lower even. And 1. Inhale, extend the knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, coming all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Inhale, step back into high plank pose. Remember to keep the abdomen engaged. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin. Always your choice. Inhale, slide forward into a cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, downward facing reindeer. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot steps in between the hands. Set the left knee down, untuck the toes, low lunge. Stay right here, bring the hands on your thigh or lift the arms all the way overhead, allowing the shoulders to drop, allowing the hips to sink a little lower. And naturally our hip wants to go forward, so see if you can draw the right hip back just a tiny little bit. Again, finding your drishti, finding your gaze point. 1 more breath here, inhale. On the exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, open the arms wide, bend at the elbows, lift the heart forward, arch the back. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of the heart, lean forward. 2 more times. Inhale, open wide. And exhale, close the hands. Last one, inhale, open wide like angel wings. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Inhale, tuck the left toes under. On the exhale, step the right foot back to meet the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands, gently setting the right knee down, untucking the toes. Staying right here is always an option. Remember, your practice, your choice. You can bring the hands on the thigh or reaching the arms up all the way overhead. Again, lifting the navel away from the thigh, and sitting a little deeper in the hips. Stretching the quads, really getting into those hip flexors. One more breath here. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, open the arms wide, gaze up, arch the back, lift the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hands together in front of the chest. 2 more times. Inhale, open wide. And exhale, close. Last one. Inhale, spread your wings, open wide. Exhale, hands together in front of the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, hands down towards the mat. Inhale, tuck the right toes under. Exhale, takes you back to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze between your thumbs. Exhale, step, jump, or float to the top of the mat. Forward fold, you can keep the knees bent. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart center. We're gonna prepare for Christmas tree pose now. So bring the hands on your hips. First, shifting the weight into the right foot. Lifting the left heel up. You can stay right. Whoops. You can stay right here. Bringing the sole of the foot to the right ankle, to the right shin, or lifting it all the way up into the groin. Pressing the heel against the thigh and the thigh against the heel. Keeping the hands together in front of the heart center. You can always keep a little micro bend in the right knee, but staying really active in this foot. You can stay right here. You can reach your arms up high to the sky, maybe bringing the palms together like a Christmas tree. Finding your drishti, finding your gaze point, anchoring yourself. Stay active in the grounding foot, grounding down evenly through all 4 corners of the feet. Breathing in and breathing out. Are you still breathing? One more time. Breathing and breathe out. Take another inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. And from here, we're gonna come straight into dancer pose. So lifting the right arm up to the sky, releasing the foot. And then as you hinge forward on the exhale, lifting the left foot into the hand, coming into Natarajasana, dancer pose, or dancing elf as I like to call it, around Christmas time. Again, keeping your drishti, keeping that gaze point. Stay with it. You can do it for 3. Lift a little higher. 2 and 1. Inhale, reach the arms up high to the sky. Lift the leg. Exhale, set everything down. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips, coming all the way down. Release the head and neck. Inhale, gaze forward, half lift. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, step back into high plank pose. Exhale, lower down chaturanga or knees, chest and chin. Inhale takes you into a cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, turn the right toes out. On the inhale, windmill your hands up, coming into warrior 2 or surfing Santa Claus. Gazing over the left fingertips, making sure the left knee's over the left ankle. Staying really active in the thighs here, drawing the thighs towards each other. Keeping the core engaged, keeping your Mula Bandha really active and strong. One more breath here. On the next inhale, flip the left palm up. Exhale takes you back, reverse your warrior. Inhale back to warrior 2, gaze over the front fingertips. Exhale, take it back, reverse your warrior. Great job, one more time. Inhale, warrior 2, keep the strong foundation. Exhale, take it back, warrior, reverse. Inhale back to warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Inhale, step back, high plank pose. Keep the core engaged. Remember strong core. Exhale, lower down knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, slide forward, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the top of the mat. Exhale, step, jump, or float to the top, exhaling forward fold. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Switching sides now, bringing the weight into the left foot. Hands on the hips, lifting the right heel up off the mat. Again, always an option to stay right here, bringing the sole of the foot to the left ankle, the left shin, or lifting the right foot all the way into the groin, finding the balance, really staying active, pressing the foot against the thigh and the thigh against the foot. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart center. Once again, remind yourself to find that gaze point, find that point of anchoring for your balance. Connect back to your breath. Again, you can always stay here. You can lift the arms up overhead, keeping them open, or bringing the palms together. Christmas tree pose on the other side. There's never too much Christmas cheer. Remember to stay active, lifting the hands a little higher, allowing the shoulders to stay soft, breathing in and breathing out. One more breath here. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart, setting up for Natarajasana on the other side, lifting the left arm up to the sky. On the exhale, bringing the right foot into the hand, lifting the foot into the hand as you're hinging forward into dancer pose, dancing elf on the other side. Remember again to find your drishti, find your anchoring. Lifting the foot a little higher, you can do it. Stay with me for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly set it back down. Bringing the arms down by your side. Inhale, reach the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Uttanasana, come all the way down. Release the head and neck. Inhale, half lift, gaze forward. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Inhale, step back, high plank pose, keeping the core nice and firm. Exhale, lowering down, knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale into Cobra, Bhujangasana, or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale takes you back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, turn the left toes out. On the inhale, windmill the arms up, gazing over the right fingertips. Warrior 2 on the other side, or surfing Santa, your choice. Taking a moment here, really settling into the shape. Remember to keep the thighs really nice and firm and activated in the back foot. Inhale, flip the right palm up. Exhale, take it back, reverse your warrior. Right arm overhead. Inhale, warrior 2, gaze over the front fingertips. Exhale, take it back, reverse your warrior. One more time. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, one more time. Take it back, reverse the warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Step back into high plank pose. Exhale, lower down knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward into Cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. You can always keep the knees bent, maybe walking out the heels a little bit. Give that reindeer or that husky downward facing dog a little bit of movement. And then finding stillness, inhale, gaze forward. On the exhale, bend the knees, bring the knees down to the mat, untuck the toes, and then sit your hips back onto your heels, coming into hero pose. Resting your hands on the thighs, allowing the eyes to softly close for just a moment. Connecting back to your breath. Inhale, reach your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, bring the right hand down to the mat. Let the left arm come overhead. Once again, lengthening that side body in a candy cane shape kind of pose. One more breath. Inhale, back to center, look up, reach up. Exhale, left hands of fingertip finds the earth, right arm comes overhead. Remember to twirl the heart up towards the sky, not collapsing into the shoulders. One more breath here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release the arms down by your side. And then shift the weight into one side of the body, extending the legs out in front of you. And then bending the right knee, bring the right sole of the foot into the upper inner left thigh, like a sitting Christmas tree now. Remember to stay really active in the left foot, almost like you're pressing against a wall in front of you. You can support yourself with your hands by your side or behind the low back to keep the spine nice and straight. Inhale, reach the arms high to the sky. Exhale, folding forward, 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 and then down, maybe catching the outside of the left foot or the shin or the thigh. Always your choice. You can always go deeper. Inhale to lift the heart, gently draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, folding all the way forward, releasing the head and neck into head to knee pose, Janushirasana. 2 more breaths, stretching out the calves, stretching out the hamstrings. Inhale, release, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, release the hands down by your side. Switching sides, extend the right leg out, give it a nice little shake. Bending the left knee, bring the left sole of the foot into the upper inner right thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, forward, 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 lengthening the spine, either catching the outside of the right foot or the shin or the thigh. Again, always your choice. And use those little micro movements in the forward fold to take you a little deeper. Remember to stay connected to your breath here. Two more breaths. Inhale, release, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, bring the hands down by your side. Extend the left leg out in front of you. Give your legs a nice little shake. And then bend the knees, bringing the heels a little closer towards the perineum. Coming to balance in between the tailbone and the sit bones. Reach the arms up out in front of you. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly tilting back, coming to balance as you lift the shins up, bringing them parallel to the mat. Again, keep the feet dorsiflex, pressing against that wall in front of you. In boat pose or Santa's sleigh. Taking a moment here, you can always extend the legs if you like a little more core activation. You always have an option to come back into this variation right here. Remember to stay active in the core, lifting the chest towards the knees, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to take a count of 10 seconds to come all the way down to the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got this. 3. Stay active. 2, and 1. Releasing. Allowing the arms to rest by your side, the feet to fall open like the pages of a book, setting up for Shavasana or snowflake pose. Allow your breath to come back to natural. Allow everything to be heavy, melting into the earth, melting down into the mat. Nothing to do here, nowhere to be. Giving yourself permission to find some rest and relaxation. You can pause the video and stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. You can also turn onto one side, rolling over, using your arm as a pillow. And then keeping the awareness inward, very gently taking your time and rising, coming up, finding again that fire log pose that we started in a comfortable seat. Resting the hands on your knees or in your lap, Just another moment to close your eyes, turn the awareness inward. The Christmas time is really a time to sit with yourself and slow down. So give yourself permission to do that for just a few more moments. Close the practice. I invite you to join your hands in front of the heart center. Gently bow the head down. Thank yourself for showing up today for yourself, for bringing some Christmas cheer into your life. And I thank you for practicing with me and sharing the space with me. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me. I really enjoyed sharing the time with you, and I hope you have a wonderful and jolly Christmas with your friends and your family. As we would say in Austria and German, Frohe Weihnachten. And you can check out our website, SidaFlow, for more awesome yoga content. Tag us on Instagram so we can see your progress. We always love to see the community practicing with us. Leave a comment down below and tell us how you're celebrating Christmas this year. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Thank you, Merry Christmas, and Namaste.
Ho, ho, ho!